When did you guys discover that size was important, or did you first?
Size.
I'm sorry.
When there wasn't any size.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was my first love.
When I discovered size.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I started out on the smaller side.
Have you guys had guys that just didn't measure up per se? You know, if they were smaller than you would have liked?
Yeah, unfortunately a few times. Too
Yeah, I
many.
was going to say, there's one hand. I can count them.
Oh no.
So have you guys had relationships that were affected by a guy being small?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nice.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Like for once in college, I dated this college football player. He was 6'2", 205 pounds. I was in love with him, and then we finally did the deed. And I discovered big sneakers meant really big socks. You know, and it was, I tried,
That bad?
you know, I tried so bad to fall back in love, and it was hard. I
I
couldn't
think
do
I
it.
dated his brother.
Oh,
Yeah, the
geez.
cousin.
I hate to laugh about that because what could you possibly say? I mean,
There's nothing you
it
can
was
do
so
or say,
uncomfortable.
you know, and so you just kind of have to go with it and
Yeah.
ease on out.
It's just that there's nothing wrong with him as a human being, but it's just the confidence just.
Yeah, and sex is such a large part of your relationship
It
that
is.
I know for me, I'm not going to settle for less because that is really important to me. You've got to have that sexual chemistry, and
the
you have to
icing.
enjoy
You have it.
the act of sex.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no point in staying with somebody if it's not happening.
Well, do you think you've been in relationships where you had sex less because the guy maybe was smaller, or?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Inevitably, we just completely stopped having sex at all.
Yeah, I dated somebody for 4 years, but because of his size, I didn't enjoy sex with him. So we didn't have sex that often.
So you would have had more sex if he was possibly larger then?
Lots more.
So,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
okay.
I mean, there's no doubt about that. And,
Interesting.
and I think a man knows that that's what's going on, too. And, well, back then, they didn't have things that you could take that could enhance you. Otherwise, I would have been all over that.
So did the guys ever know or suspect that they possibly might have an issue down there?
Yeah,
or?
they had to have suspected.
Yeah, they were aware of it before I was aware of it. And
Yeah.
almost kind of a disclaimer about it.
kind of joke about it to begin with, so you're kind of like, oh, we didn't expecting, but it's the truth. They joke about it, so they're maybe at ease at it. With
I found that guys that are bigger or say, well endowed seem more self-confident than, say, average size guys. You guys notice this as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking about those boys right now. Yes, definitely. Everything they do in their lives, how they approach you, how they treat you, it's all connected.
Can a guy be too big? Is that ever the case?
I'm going to say no.
big is good. Big is good.
Yeah, not that I know of. I don't think that's a problem.
So what do you ladies think? Should guys try Extenze?
Oh, yeah, my fiance takes Extenze.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, our relationship has gotten, like, it was great to begin with, but now it's just insane. His confidence is just through the roof. It's amazing.
So he's gotten a little bigger?
It's always Christmas at our house.
So you guys are having sex more then?
Yes. Yes, we are. As a matter of fact, I like where we're going to be here.
We went out on the streets to see what people thought about size and if size really matters. We asked, what do you think about a product like Extenze, where you just take a simple tablet once a day to make that certain part of the male body larger? And here's what they had to say.
Yes, I've been using it for 2 months now.
Fantastic. I love this. So what are your results?
Well, after 1 month of using it, I started seeing some pretty good results.
Really? Pretty
Yes.
good, like how?
Like, really good.
Like, explain. Come on, elaborate. How elaborate
Well, what do you want me to tell you? It got bigger.
did it?
Yes, it did.
That's exactly what I wanted you to tell me.
Oh.
And you?
Yeah, I find that the endurance is a lot longer. You know, it's harder, and the size definitely is bigger.
Because size always matters. Okay, have you ever heard of Extenze?
Yeah,
Yeah. And what have you heard about it?
I'm taking it,
And?
and it's great.
How is it great?
Well, it works.
I mean, after a couple of weeks, it works, but it does. I mean, it's the most easiest product I've taken.
And what do you think about it?
I think it's awesome. I mean, it really helps reignite the passion in romance.
How exactly does it work? Like, what happens?
Things become bigger.
It's more stamina.
More stamina. I mean, I think it brought the youth back. I mean, if there was a youth of back in the 20s, we got it now.
Have you ever heard of a product called Extenze?
Yeah, I use Extenze.
Really?
Yeah.
And what are the results?
It makes me bigger, more confidence, last longer.
Fantastic. And how long did it take to work for you?
Well, for me, it only took about 48 hours to kick in.
So you would recommend it to others then?
Oh, I highly recommend it.
Great. Can I ask you a really quick question about sex?
Well, okay.
Have you heard of Extenze?
Yes, I have.
And have you tried it?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Uh-huh.
Are you currently taking it, or?
Yes, I am.
And what are your results?
Pretty good.
Meaning?
Well, it works.
Works how? Elaborate. I want to know more.
Well, it seems to increase my libido a little bit.
Does it increase other things as well?
Yes, it does. Yes.
That's what I was
like
looking
those
for.
other things.
I know. Some people get embarrassed.
I'm knocking people down over here. What can I say?
You should be proud. Hey, I got something to show off. Come on now. What would you say if I told you there was actually a pill that could increase that special area of the male body? And now, virtually any man, regardless of age, can make that certain part of the male body larger. And it's as easy as taking a simple capsule.
Extenze is a simple tablet that can really change your life, help make you more confident, help give you and your partner greater pleasure, and yes, make you larger.
This made me a heck of a lot bigger. But after using for after 4 weeks, I've been really happy and I get bigger.
Well, what do you want me to tell you? It got bigger.
Things become bigger.
And what are your results?
I'm bigger.
You're bigger, and you're not embarrassed to say this.
Ah, no way.
You're so confident that this will work for you that we'll make you this guarantee. If you don't grow, it costs you nothing.
Now with over 100 million Extenze capsules taken by men, it's hard to be skeptical. Extenze was designed to do only one thing, make you larger regardless of age.
We're so sure Extenze will make you larger, we're going to give you a week's supply absolutely free. All you pay for is the postage stamp.
A week's supply of Extenze for the cost of a postage stamp. If Extenze didn't do something pretty amazing, could we afford to do this? Call now for your free week's supply of Extenze. You have nothing to lose, but a lot to gain.
Welcome back to Sex Talk. Well, now we're joined by Dr. Daniel Stein. Dr. Stein is a world-renowned board-certified medical doctor specializing in sexual health. He was the founder of the Stein Medical Institute, and he has lectured internationally and is a regular guest on a variety of television programs nationwide. We're honored to have you on the show, Dr. Stein.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, tonight's show is about size and whether or not a simple tablet can actually increase the size of that certain part of the male body. So here's my first question, Dr. Stein. Is it normal for guys to want to be bigger?
I think it absolutely is. Whether a man is a little smaller or average or a little larger than average, all men want to be a little bigger.
Have you looked at the formula that is in Extenze, and is there any real science behind it?
Yes, Extenze is a complex blend of 26 nutraceuticals, all of which have been shown to potentially enhance sexual performance.
I'm sure a lot of people watching have been waiting for this question. Does Extenze really work? I mean, can taking a simple tablet possibly make a man larger?
Yes, there's real substantial scientific evidence, but without getting too technical, the bottom line, in my opinion, is that Extenze works.
And there's real science backing this up?
Absolutely. There are literally hundreds of scientific articles, clinical trials, published articles spanning decades of research that the carefully selected ingredients contribute to the amazing results of Extenze.
So you have done real research on this concept of a tablet making a man larger. Were you a little skeptical when you first heard about this idea? Because I know there are a lot of guys out there that are saying to themselves, okay, so Extenze has been around for 5 years, and yes, it's sold over 100 million tablets, but come on, a tablet that can really make a man larger regardless of age?
No, I wasn't really skeptical at all because I've known for years just how many of the ingredients